know what? I think I like the house. I think I'm pretty low. I'm already short. That ain't no work.
Cause I'm trying to ignore my whole plea. I should have been discussing, then they played with my guns, but they don't give a fuck about us. But if I choose to ride, look into the day I die. Nobody gives a fuck about us. When I start to rise, even when they change lives, now they give a fuck about us. If I choose to ride, look into the day I die. Nobody gives a fuck about us. When I start to rise, even when they change lives, now they give a fuck about us.
Homies got love for me, now they catch a slug for me, guaranteed to bleed deeply. Now that's love. Shit, nobody else can give a fuck if I'm toe down from the flow down 6 feet deep in the cup. What the fuck? Don't win.
Hey y'all, we're Street Queens. It's your girl K Nicole.
It's your boy Ready Red. Your boy Stay Ready Macc. He's back.
Already, we got an exclusive interview.
Yeah, the homie, Big Bro. Introduce yourself, bro.
I was saying, you already know, get Texas, stand up. You already know, Triple B, baby, no side. Out here, we live, man. We down the ride out here. See us, man. We live out here in Houston, dog. Thank y'all for having me.
Appreciate you for coming, man.
Yo.
Man, so what bring you to Houston right now?
Hey, man, you know, we just coming out, singing, showing love, getting this music game popping. Just out here visiting, you know, friends, family. Gotta come see you guys. Street 100 the heat.
Appreciate you coming through, man. So let's start with a generic question. What got you the music?
Man, music saved my life, man. Since I was a kid, man, music kind of been the lifeblood, everything I need. So since I was younger, since about 6 years old, man, I've been freestyling, I've been doing my thing. I just never really capitalized on it until, later on in the years, I was too busy in the streets rather than the booth, you feel me? But I kind of found my way back to it, taking it serious and taking it on another note, man. Music has just been my life, though, man. Nothing got me into music. Music is me, you feel me? Yeah.
Tell me some of the adventures you did, or some of your highest moments since you've been doing music.
Oh man, I think touring with Wu-Tang, that was a good time.
Really?
Yeah, I got to tour with Wu-Tang, Jimmy Kane. Shout out to Jimmy Kane for taking us on that tour. I got to tour with Nappy Roots.
Wow.
Big V, like my big brother. You know what I'm saying? Fish Steel, Skinny DeVille. Shout out Ron Clutch. Yeah, man. So I kind of been around. I got to be on some of the summer jams. I did summer jams with Kurt Cobain, J. Cole, 50 Cent. I've done a few different things around, man. I've been in the game. I've been out here. It's just, now I'm kind of starting to shine a light on myself a little bit more than anything else that I had going on.
Okay. So you said you've been doing this since you was younger. Can you remember like one of your first raps? Or
one of my first raps, actually, the first time I ever performed, man, was for a high school show, and it was about heroes. Heroes of the past, heroes of the gone, heroes of the people are missing in life, man. I do remember part of it, I think it was, can we please get a moment of silence to all the heroes that we lost to violence? Can we please get a moment of hope for all the heroes who've been given their lives for it was someone like that, man. But yeah, that was my first performance rap in front of a whole student body, man. So yeah, that was my first time getting on stage. It was in front of 600 kids. So it was people your own peers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta get up there and you don't know what they're gonna say about you. You don't really care, but
well, you don't care, but at the same time, since they are your peers, you know they going to need
they gonna say something.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's do or die at that moment.
It is too, man. It's just you got all the shorties out in the crowd now. It's like, if you mess this up, it's over.
One or two ways.
That's it.
Either a joke or he got smoked.
That's it, man. That's
it.
So I'm glad that I was able to pull that out, man. I've been going there since, yeah, man. Music, like I said, music has been a real lifesaver for me, man. It's kept me in my zone, in my lane, man. Music is just something, like I said, it is me. It ain't just a part of me, man. freestyle and all that. I still do that on a day-to-day basis, you know what I'm saying? That's how I write music.
You gotta practice your craft.
Yeah, man, definitely. You know, if you're gonna progress in anything, you gotta work a little bit there.
Right,
You feel me?
consistent with it.
Come on, man.
Right. So tell us a little bit about your music. Like, what is your style?
Oh man, like my style, it's hard to say because I do so many different things. I don't really have one style. You know, I'm definitely a trap artist. You know what I'm saying? You know, I definitely come from that lineage of music. But when it comes down to it, man, I kind of do what feels right to me, man. I guess my music is just big roll, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I got things that are of that lineage of trap music, and I got some things that are way off base of it. Where you throw it, you know, blow your mind out the water. You go, oh, okay, I didn't see that coming at all. You know what I'm saying? So I just soul music really. Anything that comes from my soul, so that's what I put it in.
And what do you hope that people get from or out of your music when they listen to it?
Man, I hope
What's your message?
my message to the people is just really do what you want to do in life, man. You know, I don't really have a message per se like what I'm speaking to the people because at the end of the day, it's my story. You feel me? So I'm just telling my story, but you know, by example, I hope people see that. You know, do whatever you want to do however you want to do it. Don't let nobody stop you, tell you what's in and out. You know what I'm saying? Just continue to be yourself. That's really my message when it comes down to example. My music itself, you know, I hope people can listen to it and enjoy the stories. And maybe one of my songs can help somebody through a difficult situation. Maybe one of my songs can change somebody's life. You know what I mean? Whatever that may be. You know, whatever it does for the people, I hope it's on a positive note.
Now, the name Big Roll,
Yes, sir.
is there a meaning behind it? Because I see the way you got it is R.O.W, or is that just something you did just to...
Nah, Big Roll stands for royalty to will. I'm king of my own right. I don't need nobody's hand. I don't need nobody's mouth. I don't need nobody's nothing. Like as long as I make the decision to be that king, that's who I am.
Who I is, not who I am, who I am.
Who I is.
I got
I like that though.
Yeah, I didn't expect that.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
You can tell it was an acronym.
Yeah, that's why I asked. I was like, I know it has to stand for something.
Who are your biggest influences today?
Oh man, Scarface and Ghetto Boys, you already know that. That's what I grew up on, man. I'm a Ghetto Boy for sure myself. You know, DSR, Ghetto Boys, T.I. Ludacris, David Banner. I'd give like even some East Coast, you know what I'm saying? You know, I like Jay-Z, Fushnickens, things like that. You feel me? So, you know, Busta Rhymes, you feel me? Jay Digger. Like there's a few people out there. I mean, there's so many on the list of, you know, but who kind of molded me and see was probably more of course, Dirty South style rappers, you know what I'm saying? Those are the people that were going through the same thing I was going through, especially the Scarface thing I love about him is he wasn't afraid to talk about what he was going through mentally, whatever. He put it all out there. You feel me? He wasn't afraid to be a man and stand on what he said. He wasn't afraid to let you know that he was depressed. He wasn't afraid to let you know he had suicidal thoughts. Like any man that can come out as a man and be like, look, man, this is who I am. You can accept me who I'm not. That's exactly what influenced me to be like, yeah, man, he damn right. So I'm about to come out here without swinging heavy, bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
That was it. So yeah, those are my influences for sure.
And you say you're from Dallas, right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
All right, and down in your city, is there any artists that you want to work with or that you're working with?
Man, I actually got to do I actually worked on my last little EP that I just did Bristleback on the days. And I got Big Tank on there. Shout out to Big Tank, YTZ. And you know, my big homie C Struggs, man, before we got to do a track and passed away. That's actually my big homie C Struggs, a fat crib from out there, so from Oak Cliff. And we didn't get to do no music before he passed away and got sick. But you know, I'm about to be working with Triple D Nino, one of my partners at Oak Cliff Anthem. Yeah, there's not really anybody that I really want to work with because at the end of the day, I just kind of let it flow as it is. I don't look for features, you know what I'm saying? I don't really need them for, you know what I'm saying? I do things on my own, but you know, whatever positive vibes come my way, man, I love working with. I ain't reaching for nothing, but if it comes my way, it's a good opportunity. I'm there for it.
Okay. But who, like, outside of Dallas, just in general, who were some artists, rappers, or whoever that you would love to collaborate with? Like,
Who I would love, probably Dope Boy Rock from East Atlanta. Probably I wouldn't mind collaborating with somebody like Spody from Atlanta, another Atlanta artist. Macc Cream. I wouldn't mind collaborating with him out here in Houston.
Yeah.
Who else, man? Off the top, those are probably the ones I do right now. You know what I'm saying? That are in the realm of people that I'm feeling on that level. Maybe Jid. You know what I'm saying? I like him, JID. Yeah.
Jid from
He from Atlanta.
oh, okay.
Yeah. From out there. Yes, sir.
Is it any legendary artist you would think about? If you just that shot?
That's you said legendary, dead or alive. We talk still living.
No, I still live.
Oh, okay. I was gonna
You
say
might-
I got plenty of those. But
yeah, I was gonna say, but you know, Bun, like right now, if Bun B, you ran across Bun B, you talking to getting you a feature, you know,
yeah,
Ludacris, or you know, anybody.
I'm gonna say definitely Scarface would be one. I'll probably collaborate with Trick Daddy. I'd have to get a track with Trick, man. You hear me? Probably Ross. I wouldn't mind collaborating with Ross. I like the way he does music. Who else, man? I'd have to say probably Juvenile. I think me and Juvenile on the track would be crazy.
That would though.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ju be crazy, boy. Fiend too, 504 Fiend, man. I don't care what nobody said, Mr. Wow Wow. You understand me? Like that boy right there. I can do something with Fiend, man. That's my partner boy. And that boy right there changed a lot of music for me.
normally we do a topic of the day. We didn't do one today, but I have a question with, you know, with Young Gunna and what's his name, Young Thug. What's going on? And how do you feel about the police being able to use these lyrics, these rap lyrics against these artists?
At the end of the day, we already know what it is. We know it doesn't matter if they could or not, they're going to.
But how you feel about it? I mean,
I think you should be careful. That's all I feel about it at the end of the day, man. Look, I have never in my life dropped an address, dropped certain names, dropped certain things. I keep my people. You ain't never gonna know my partner's name or nickname. That ain't never gonna happen. I don't drop stuff like that to a point. So at the end of the day,
I'm gonna tell you something. A real notable Houston artist told me. He said he's never put his name in the artist. He always act like he's telling stories, or he's talking to somebody else, or he's coming at you from the aspect of a youngster. He the OG giving him advice. He's never gonna put it out there like that because that's what they
because that's been part of the game.
They,
You know,
they tried to use
it's been out there, and I think
who are you speaking of?
Big Meech,
No,
let's go.
The way as an artist you need to understand, and I mean a lot of people feel different about it, but I feel like if you're making music and you're getting as much money as Thug is, Gunna, like there's a moment where you need to leave the bullshit to the side and get you did all of this, you worked so hard to get away from this. Why do you keep dipping your toes? That's
Some stuff is just in people. You know what I'm saying?
nah, man.
Because here's my thing. I agree with you. And here's
No, I agree, and I 100% agree. But I think like
but you drive.
we have a guest that's been like I had to leave it alone. The streets is, you know, that was my home. That's what.
But you keep it in the
you know what I'm
streets.
saying?
You don't bring it to social media. You dry snitching at that point. You understand me? When you out here talking all your business on these social medias,
That's true. But I'm just
you
as far I'm
really
talking
dry
about
snitch.
just as far as
Hey.
leaving the game alone.
No,
Once
What's that the Florida artist that made that song and dropped names? Like he went down the list of names.
Oh yeah.
Of motherfuckers he knocked off.
I can't even remember. I know what you're talking about though, but this is what I'm saying. Like, okay, again, I understand it. I'm from the streets.
right.
It's not about leaving it alone. It's about how you conduct business in the street. You don't have to leave it alone. You understand? I can be out here in my community every day. That doesn't mean I gotta be shooting people. I can be out here in my community every day. Don't mean I gotta be moving a pack. I can be out here in my community every day. You don't gotta leave the hood to still be in the hood. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta elevate what you're doing in the hood. You gotta elevate that. You gotta be an example and be that light for people to get out. I mean, if you're gonna keep trapping yourself, you might as well not try to do anything. You might as well stay trapped. That's it.
You can't. What Eddie
But
Murphy?
some don't
said
know
it?
how to let it
And that's what happens to them.
But
they get shot
they get
or they go to prison. So you got two choices.
Right.
That's it. Like if you don't want to follow, look, man, it's simple as this, man. If you know what it is that's gonna get you caught up, you know what happens when you touch a hot stove. You get burned. So it's like at the end of the day, I'm not gonna sympathize with no grown ass men that keep touching the stove.
And these kids, these young kids are stupid.
Yeah.
That's the ones that you got to be careful for because, I mean, there's some grown dumbasses.
It is,
but I think the youth is
influence.
Man, I just feel like back when I was in middle school, it was step in my square if you want to. Like it's just so many. Everybody's trying to prove a point and taking people off the map, and that's the problem.
So no, I'm gonna tell you, I get you right, but everybody's glorifying the shooter now. The shooter was always the crash now, always. Like there's no point in history where the shooter was ever the man. The shooter was always the crash now.
Yeah.
And now they making the shooter cool, and it ain't never been cool to be the shooter. Because you was the one that was gonna always go.
I'm just saying you could be the shooter, but why do you gotta go on the track and say this shit when you know there's an open case and that they're looking for evidence, and now you didn't just said it yourself, so it's like it's
I know. I mean,
off
social
the
media
record
just brings it
confession.
to where the whole thing is clout.
Which
They
means
won't-
you should be, which is again, if you want the kind of clout, you get those kind of changes.
Yeah.
And it's just like, come on, man, the mafia ran their business for how long without you knowing about what the hell they
It wasn't sitting on the
Like,
internet
that's how you
posting
got
pictures
wrong,
with
bro.
guns
They
and
didn't
saying
know
for money.
If you were a shooter, they just knew. You didn't have to act like a shooter.
Right.
They all wore the same suits. Then nobody had to act any way in a particular way. Like, look, man, if you a shooter, you a shooter. Ain't nobody gonna question it. So if you a dealer, you a dealer. Ain't nobody gonna question it. If you can rap, you can rap.
Everybody knew who the muscle was.
You heard me? Point blank period. It's like if you gotta prove something, bro. All that tells me is you got some insecurities.
Yeah, it's your ego. You're battling your ego.
Facts.
And at that point, you're even more dangerous. But just because you are more dangerous, you're easier target for them to bust.
100%.
And that's just the way it is. And it's all about understanding, and especially when you're making millions like that.
Like all these robberies going on right now.
Man.
Like they tagging you with them iPhone locators. They watching your every move. It was somebody recently that got robbed. And I told them, I said, "Do you have paper tag?" And they said, "Yep." I said, "Right now, that's why the Fed pulling everybody over. They got paper tag."
And making sure they're legit.
100%. And they have a right to know. I mean, come on, man. We know the rules. You understand me? We know the rules. Regardless if you like them or not. You know the rules. So it's like if you're gonna go out there and play the fire, bro, what happened?
Yeah. You can't think that just because you feel like it shouldn't be that way, that it's gonna play out differently.
Man, you don't make the rules.
Yeah.
The things are set in stone. I can't come in here and take a freedom of speech because I feel like it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because there's gonna be a consequence that I gotta deal with.
That road of consequences, take them your way.
So if you're gonna do it, be a man and deal with it. I want to hear no whining. If you got caught in that RICO case, boy, you got caught in that RICO case. And look, no disrespect to nobody, but it's like, look, man, it's so funny. We got this whole track thing mixed up, right? Because everybody like, okay, you in the gang, you ain't been in prison, there's something wrong with you. I mean, like, if you go to prison, you dumb, bro.
Yeah, it means you got caught.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Like, where
Stay away from
you
there.
got caught.
where in the book would I trust a man who keeps going back to prison? Why should I trust? Like, and that's why I laugh at the situation because we got it all back.
I mean, it was like that. That's what Ace was trying to do with old boy when he had came out of jail. He told him, "Hey, you hot."
100%.
And but that greed that you want to say you are that dude in the street, like.
But for what folk, just show that you that dude in the street. That's my word of advice. Just show. You ain't gotta act like nothing. You ain't gotta walk around with your S on your chest. If you Superman, you Superman.
Yeah.
You feel me?
When you told Clark Kent how to be Superman.
Come on.
Superman.
You just took the glasses off.
Yeah.
That's it, man.
All right, well, let's get into a song real quick. What would you like to go into?
Man, yeah. Like, okay, shoot, you give me the choice?
Yeah.
All right, well,
You the artist.
This first song, man, this is a track that I did a little while ago. It's actually on an exclusive little mixtape that you can only buy physically. It's called Give Me the Loot, so that's how we're gonna open this track up. Once you hear the song, it stands for itself, man, so I ain't gotta tell you too much more. Just enjoy this, man. Hear the sound waves, let it bust your eardrum open. Let's go.
Give me.
Pull it up because it's not good enough. There you go. All right.
All right, y'all keep it locked with the Street Queenz on
Street
StreetOnlyBeat.com.
Trap made sharper than the razor blade, harder than a blue flag. Feed it like a crack baby, bad bitches, money chasing, coke, came free basic. Heavy head beating block like a stone mason. Food clip zero basis, sweet, pop with aggravated, keep the streets agitated, drug money incorporated, turn the cold shoulder cause the trap unappreciated. Late haters, baby, 8 kilo company prorated, never been above nothing, popping off a nigga die, no such thing as halfway. People trapping full time, baby D, 150 hustles at the same time. No ski mask, a pistol out, committing full crime. My head on the Bible, always promise tell my truth. Chop all the dresses, swear to God I'll always shoot. Trap house, jumping, they shit new to what we do. Fuck a nigga, fuck his players, fuck his life, give it a loot. I'm a trap house, baby, bonafide, crack, baby, screw loose, a little crazy, ain't no taking me, baby, ain't no driving this, daddy play drugs on me, baby, play goes on me, baby, y'all whole food game, hard times, something in this town, law, preaching to the congregation, hoping we can dog walk, I tell you, man, land swerving lanes like a single law, knocking pictures off the wall, bitch, I bring that new sound, smoking like a tailpipe, glass pen, super loud, Wild West with the nine them up, I shoot them down, keep pin, body G, Frank Wookies back around, beat them with the grabby, yeah, I'm not mad, I'm back in line, but it's all the main thing, looking that's what my voice remind me of. Too late, I got a whole thing, take it just a side bitch, don't serve it plain Jane, keep it living dreams, but I'm
I remember the name of the album. Pull it up, guys.
What I do, not one nigga,
I ain't mad at this. This is bad to
fuck his life, fuck his plans, give me the loot. I'm a trap house baby, bonafide, crack baby, screw loose a little crazy, ain't no taming me, baby, ain't no driving me, baby, plenty drugs on me, baby, plenty guns on me, baby, y'all hoes, food, crazy, give me the loot. Give me the loot.
All right, y'all. This your girl, K. Nicole.
Boys, stay ready. Hey,
Hey.
they give me the loot, man.
Big roll in the building, you heard, right?
All right. Just drop that track. Give me the loop.
So let me ask you, because I like the production of the song. Who's the producer?
Man, goodness gracious, I can't even remember where we got that beat from, bro. I've got so many beats. That song's kind of like, it's a few years old. I think we got that from a producer called, I think that came from, what's that boy's name from Atlanta? I can't remember
You
his
looking
name.
for her, she ain't up there.
Nah.
He looking at you.
It's,
I'm listening.
it's I can't remember his name, man. But yeah, it's a boy out of Atlanta. Okay. I got a lot of beat makers I work with, man, and I'll be forgetting their names at times, bro, because Lord, we be working.
So give me the rundown on this song. What gave you the idea to, even though the beat,
Ain't no driving Miss Daisy.
What gave-
drugs on me, baby.
what gave you that concept?
I ain't gonna lie, as soon as I heard the beat, I just went. And this is what I
It
do.
was just
bro.
one of them, huh?
Yeah, I
So
just
how do you usually come up with your lyrics, or do you write them down? You just hit
I
the
do
booth and
both.
go?
I do both. Like there's times it depends, you know what I'm saying? I freestyle while I'm writing. But that's the thing, is like you don't understand like my freestyles.
We're gonna get that today.
Oh, you going to? But that's the thing. Is like that's what I'm talking about. The soul of music is what I do. It just comes from within. I don't like I tell people all the time, man. This gift was given to me, man. I ain't have to earn.
So
it.
you be just like you vibe to the beat, you spit, keeping the lead.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
100%. It's like take what you want from it.
Yeah.
Whatever rhyme, whatever hit, whatever you made you feel good that first vibe, and then I can kind of write off of that, or I just keep freestyling. I've been in the booth where I spit a whole song and recorded it in less than 5 minutes.
Damn.
One take, Jake. You hear me? Like that's what I get on sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it just depends on the mood, the day, the song, the beat, whatever. You feel me? Because I sing as well, so it's like, yeah.
Oh, you
sing?
Ooh, yeah. You feel me? Like,
but you know that like the beat, you know what it made me think of? That rich boy selling that. That's like I was trying to think. I was trying to think, and I was all like, man, that does have that knock. I'm pretty sure in the trunk that bitch be banging.
That's what it is.
Like just imagine that trunk.
You know, and I was so blessed, man, because I got to travel so many places, man. Bama, Atlanta, Texas, all through the South, Memphis. I got family out in Memphis. Shout out Nick Covington, shout out Dez, you feel me? I've been able to travel so many different places and get so many different sounds, even over the West Coast, East Coast, North Side, I've been to Idaho, I've been to New York, I've been to Oregon, I've been everywhere, man. I think it's been 6 states I've been to right now. And being able to go around and travel and listen to the different vibes of music, man. That's what I love. Is I don't have a particular some people like this particular style of beat or this. I love everything. Like it doesn't matter if it make me feel some kind of way. I'm on it. Like I ran with the EDC crowd for a long time. Used to be on stage with them boys, and I got to meet Marshmello and a few other people before they were famous. You know what I'm saying? Sitting around with Skrillex and sitting backstage with Jeremy Moreland, V2. Shout out to them boys. I've been around. I've been able to collaborate and do a lot of crazy things in this music industry. Shout out my cousin Section 8 out there in Indiana, man, Indianapolis, that time. He been doing this thing for a long time. He introduced me to a lot of music, Jay Martin as well. So I've been blessed to just be around it. You feel me? To be around it and hear different things. So
yeah, definitely the beat knocking gets you to it, like
sure.
And you have that deep voice, so like it went with it, and like it complemented each other.
I appreciate it.
I fucks with music, like that's and I be digging into it. And usually you hear some artists that like you said they stick to a certain wave.
Yeah.
That you hear them on this song, then you hear them on this song, and it's like the beats might change, but their flow is kind of
the same.
Repetitive, and that's also, I think that's also, I guess it has to do with the way that it's evolved and how everybody wants to ride that wave, but like ain't nothing like that old school that line for line.
I feel like longevity is key for me because I'm not chasing tomorrow fame. I'm trying to be stable. You know what I'm saying? I'm not chasing quickness. I ain't here for. We from Texas. We like to smoke shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna take a good 8 hours for you to sit down and eat. You hear me? So I want my music to be like that. I want people to be like, okay, who's worth the wait? And I can replay this whole entire album 20 times.
Yeah.
You feel me? Every time I put it in, it reminds you of something. It takes you somewhere. That's what I'm trying to create in my music. It's just, that sound and that resignation in people's lives. You feel me?
And you said this was one that's been in the holster for a while, right?
Yeah, it's been out there. It's been circulating a little bit. Like I said, it's on a physical mixtape. It's like, you only hear it if you got a physical mixtape.
So talk to us about Brazil, the mixtape. When did you drop it?
Gristle. Oh yeah, we dropped Gristle in February 6th. This year. So it's February 6th of this year, man. Gristle is kind of like, ain't no getting around the fact. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no getting around the fact, dog. dog. You know, you just gotta cook that shit up and eat it. That's just what it is. So it's like,
For the extra flavor.
that's it, man. And life is full of extra flavor. And Gristle's kind of an example of, you know, what I do differently in music. Because there's some things I do there, and from start to finish, that are different from all things that I do, man. So Bristol's kind of one of those things. There ain't no way around the fact, man. You know what I'm saying? There's no trimming the fact. You're gonna get me. That's just what it is.
And you said that one was an EP or that one was
There's an EP. So we just put out 4 tracks. Also something to get the fans too. Something that we put together. And like I said, I was back home in Dallas. And we put a lot of these songs together, man. You know, I was actually recording Be Easy. Shout out to Be Easy. He's in the studio, man, right when C Stars used to record, man. It's kind of one of those moments, you know what I'm saying, when you in with a big homie and some of his last memories were in that room. So it was a beautiful thing to do, man. Had the partners over, we just in there smoking, vibing, and making music, man. I think that day we had a 12-hour block, and I recorded 11 songs in 10 hours and wrote 4 of them. So that's what kind of work I do. You feel me? So it's like I put in work. I don't play no games. Probably give me a 10-hour black, I'm gonna get 20 songs done.
You're like Tupac and Pimp C.
You heard me? Like that's what I do. Lock me in the room. It's over.
3 songs a day.
You heard me? Oh, that's easy.
Then
I'll make 20 a day. Easy, bro. You put on 6 beats. It's over, man. I'll have 6 songs done that day. Don't even write them down.
I mean,
You feel me?
that's some heavy work.
I guess you live.
But I guess once you're in that environment and you have the availability to that, like you're able to touch that type of time in there, like it makes sense, you know, especially when this is what you're doing, this is what you're pushing out. I can see that. That's probably like pretty live studio session.
Oh yeah, man. And it's like, you know, it's all about determination and consistency. The one thing I don't give up is I'm a determined man, bro. If I say I'm gonna do it, I either done it or it's about to happen. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this is what I focus on. That's my character.
Have you got your own record label now, right?
Yeah, man. I got a few things going now. I ain't gonna tell everybody now. Shh, we gonna keep that a little quiet. But yeah, we working on some things, man. Just know this, some things got LLC. And now boy can sit back and breathe. That's all you need to know. You feel me? That's it. You feel me?
Some of this shit gonna start piling.
You heard me?
What I am gonna mention is because we talked about the music, but we ain't talked about the other businesses. My boy got his own strain of weed, man. Let me tell you.
Look here, man. We got some edibles, man. We've collaborated with an amazing chef out of San Diego. Shout out to Jessica. Super.
Talk about me. Why you bring those things?
Oh goodness gracious! You know what? See,
It's
man.
okay. I'm just talking. I'll leave it.
He coming
She
back.
don't even part.
I'll be back.
Partake.
Since you don't
I'll
know
partake.
He's coming back.
Yeah, we coming back.
Well,
What that boy said, my boy don't want no problem, but I do.
Let me get off of here.
I'm just
You ain't lying. Hold on. Wait a minute.
I do not partake in any.
I don't, but when I take these next couple of drug tests, I'm good for at least 2 weeks.
There you go.
That's just like, that law is just there because it wants to be there. That's the one law that I'll break.
You see, because I work for the DOD, they just increased our.
Motherfucker said I can't shoot somebody. Cool.
We
I
can
get
have
it.
at least 0.3% of that.
Man, 0.3, that shit's gonna just take them out of
I'm just saying, but that's what we can have in our system if we take a test. They just increased it.
And
At first it was 0.0.
let me tell you something. If they were to drug test me, they'd probably roll up a blunt out of that shit.
You don't work at the DOD,
I feel you, man.
Department of Defense.
You heard
You
me?
know what I'm saying?
And I'm telling you, man, you know, I think it's a dumb law too, man. 'Cause I've been an advocate of weed. I've been smoking cigars at 8 years old, man. So it's like my lungs have been full. I don't even know what life without weed is. So it's like
It don't make sense, I tell you.
it don't. Like so, it's just the true fact. I advocate for it. I've seen it heal people. I've seen it save people. You know, and don't get me wrong.
And you know, it's one of the strongest. You can make one of the strongest ropes out of the hemp.
100%.
Like it's more uses than just
There's so many.
getting blowed, but I choose to blow.
Oh yeah. I ain't a rope maker. But I was
I don't need a rope.
Hey, what that boy David say, I'm just here getting money.
That's it, man. You
Don't
heard?
forget to bring your towel.
Come on.
I'm just man, I'm about to start opening this damn pudding again.
Come on, man.
But yeah, man. But like I said, that sounds like a pretty live ass session. You know, you can never go wrong with beats. The vibe inside of a studio, that shit, that's where it's at.
I gotta ask you. I know we were talking about what got you to. I know weed and music go together, right?
Y'all understand?
But
Drugs and music.
yeah,
Like, period. Like,
Yeah.
but no, let's
Yeah.
talk about Ray Charles.
No,
They were all heroin addicts. I mean,
let's talk about Jimmy
But
Hendrix.
a lot of people
Jimmy
talk shit.
Hendrix was on acid.
And-
oh, yeah, 100%.
But a lot of that, well, they who was it? Santana. They got that documentary where they said that there was a time where he really blew up, that he was playing that guitar and on stage he was doing all these faces, but he had an interview and they asked him what happened, and he had took some LSD. Said they told him we're gonna be on in an hour, so he's like, cool, I'm gonna fucking trip and then I'm gonna go out there. But then he took it and they came out, you know what, y'all gotta go on right now. And he was out there, the whole faces and everything. He was trying to hold the beat together because he was out of there. He was like in a different zone, but that made who he was.
Yeah.
And like
Yo, Carlos Santana is probably one of the dope.
drugs do take you to a higher.
Billy Holiday.
I heard you'd be able to hear everything.
Let me tell you
I don't
something,
know.
man.
I
I ain't been there, but
I've never done no heroin. I never done no heroin. I never done no meth.
wait till I retire.
But it's like weed is my drug of choice.
I ain't gonna lie to you. It's.
I mean, it's to a point, bro. Like I'm going on 33, and it's to a point that it's like
I'm gonna do
I
mushroom.
don't consider.
Oh, I've done.
I don't
I'm gonna
consider
do
it.
mushroom.
I don't consider it a drug,
ayahuasca,
man.
and I'm gonna do some acid one day.
But yeah, that's what I said. Like,
Yeah, I want to have an acid trip.
I've done acid. I've done that. I've done shrooms. I've done DMT. I've done a few things. You know what I'm saying?
I done like shrooms. I've messed with, but never again. I'm cool.
Well, you can't have a see. Like I had
Once you have that experience, just stop.
It's either yes or
I had
no.
a partner. He does
Yeah.
shrooms.
Yeah.
And he said, "Look, if you have any bad energy around you,
Oh, it's on.
do not
Oh, it's
do
on. Yeah, don't
Period.
Trust.
Like, it'll bring it to life.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the DMT was that situation too, man.
What is
DMT.
DMT?
So DMT is like the toad, right? When it's straight.
Oh,
Yeah, it's in the documentary.
So I smoked it. You know, you can put it with your weed, and it's about a 15-minute trip of. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. Unless you're ready to face your bullshit in life, don't do it. Because when I did it, I came out changed. Like it changed me forever. I'm never gonna be the same man. Because everything that I never dealt with, every emotion, every problem, every this, every secret, every that, just piles on you at one time. And then it opens up different doorways. Now 15 minutes in the DMT world feels like about 6 months. So you just know that 15-minute trip, you get about 6 months bullshit all in one.
Oh, man.
But it's good because I'm gonna tell you right now.
It's an encounter with yourself.
He said 15 minutes. It's been 5 hours.
Nah, bro, I promise you, bro. I swear it's clean.
No, but it is. A lot of people, like, you got to think about it. If you look at it, a lot of these, especially the psychedelic drugs, like these things at a controlled dose,
Say it again. Thank
you can open up a part that you didn't understand about yourself. And until you take that trip,
That shit sounds scary.
it sounds scary,
you.
but
You scared of yourself?
you're scared. That's
I'm
exactly
not scared
what
of
it is.
myself. I'm just scared.
Oh, yes, you will be.
That,
You are scared of yourself, so don't try to act like you. Like, I know you
well,
talking
scared
about
I'm not, but I don't know.
But the thing is,
Knocking some shit off, no.
you always hear about people talking about, oh, I'm dealing with my demons. Oh, you want to deal with them?
It's real.
Go get yourself
Yeah,
on the trip.
that's why I really want to do ayahuasca the most.
Oh, yeah,
What
I've heard
is
about
that?
that. That's the one that,
It's a tea.
I
makes
did
the tea,
a
makes you
rash.
throw up and get
Yeah,
all your stuff.
it's like it's almost like peyote too.
Yeah, I've done peyote.
I haven't.
Let me tell you this,
I've
man.
watched Young Guns enough that I don't ever see.
I saw my spirit animal. I didn't see nothing bad. I
Okay.
saw what my spirit animal was, man. I actually got to do it with a real deal Native American, one of my partners. Shout out to Justin. I know he out there. He probably do a peyote right now. But we had a fire going, man. We was out in the middle of the, I'm not lying, in the middle of
Oh, he took you on that Indian
real
trip.
trip, man. We ain't going on no bullshit living room.
No, that's what I'm talking about. I want to be out there in the woods. Hey, dog, you see the size of that
I'm
chicken?
good.
Boy, ain't no chicken in my dream. I saw a silverback gorilla. That was my spirit animal.
Oh,
You
boy.
feel me? So I got to go on the whole journey, man. So I recommend certain things to certain people. I mean, it's just like anything else, right? You know, certain people can handle sugar better than others. So it's like I wouldn't recommend these Twinkies to you if you're diabetic. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I think I'm a fan.
Shit,
I'm diabetic, baby. It's all right. We get off.
I ain't fucking diabetic.
I love
You know
sweet.
what I'm saying? I wanna see what my animal is. Shit.
Oh, you need to.
Yeah,
I'm
let's
telling
do
you,
this shit.
it's
Let's
real.
go.
Hey, look, bro, stay rich. Stop playing with me. Let's do it.
I'm not, bro. I ain't played one time since I've been on here. I told you what I ain't gonna do, but I want to do some psychedelic shit.
Hey, dog, you know I'm with the shits. I'm here. So let's talk about that. I'm here.
I
I'm
just
coming
want to
back.
be there.
Yeah.
Oh, you can be there.
I just want to be there.
You ain't fitting up.
She ain't
She gonna have the phone out. She gonna be doing all this
She
shit.
ain't recording.
Your cell phone
I ain't
got to stay in the car.
got
We're gonna have all cell phones in the box.
We ain't worried about no
period.
phone.
There ain't no phones around here.
Cause anyway, we don't need no contact. That is something. I mean,
I'll
I've
be
looked.
honest with you. I'm gonna leave my phone in the car.
You heard me? I feel you.
You gotta know what's out there, man. I feel like we're living in what is it? This is the 3D world. And
No, this 5D. 3D was 1955. There's a reason why I say that.
Yeah, lots of
Social
lots of
media,
no.
I say we in 5D now because social media brought in the fifth dimension.
Yeah.
You understand me? So back in the day, it was 3D because we could only see from 3 views: grandparents, kids, and parents, right? Now we can see through all their eyes and modes through all the things we got going on. So we in a 5-dimensional world now. We about to tap into another site. And it ain't gonna be pretty.
And I'm gonna tell you the truth. That's why I started minimalizing my digital footprint.
Hey, dog, hey, look here. I'm trying to do the same thing.
I told my job. I literally told my job today at work. I said I'll come to work Saturday. I said, but I ain't coming Sunday. I'm going fishing. Don't call my phone. I literally told them that. Don't call my phone when I go fishing. I'm not gonna be looking at no social media. I ain't taking no pictures. I might have music playing. That's about
that is a big thing. You know, I'm not too big on being on social media. I just actually recently got back on Facebook and started touching on, but it's only on the Street Queenz page for Instagram. But like I realized how much time I was wasting.
Yeah.
You know how much time I was sleeping. I was getting like pushing already almost 240 pounds and just laying there eating, watching shit that don't even matter just because it makes me laugh. You know, you start doing a little bit more with yourself. I started getting shit done. I started paying more attention, spending time with my kids. I started doing all this shit instead of just having your face on the phone. And it helps you a lot to actually think about what you're doing and what you want to do, what you need to do to get to where you need to be. Because I do believe that all of us here on this earth, while we're living, we all got a gift. And it's up to us to figure out what it is, fertilize it, grow it, and watch it bloom. But if we don't do it, we're never gonna. If we spend our time bullshitting on everything, everybody else's business, you're never gonna get on your own shit.
See, the only reason I even use social media is
Yeah, that's the only reason you. Well, in the sense that from being the artist, you know, that's what it should be. But you just got to look at it from a different dynamic. Like, how many marriages has Facebook destroyed?
Oh man, what do you mean? How many lives?
How many
And
lives?
it's like, you know, think about it this way, and this is for everybody that's listening in and everybody that's on live. Bill Gates don't let his kids use computers, y'all.
I know.
Bill Gates don't let his damn kids have no social media, y'all. Bill Gates' kids don't use no kind of gaming systems. They live like Amish folk. This is a man who developed computers and he don't let his kids touch them. Take into consideration what that means, y'all. Take into consideration what that means. Like, if the man who invented it ain't letting his kids use it because he knows it will destroy them, think about what you're doing. That's all I gotta say. It's just that simple. I don't give a damn what you want to say. It's fun. Yeah, everything will be fun, but guess what? A lot of things were fun before prison. You heard me? It was real fun, and now you're dropping the soap. So guess what? You got two choices. You be on social media, you destroy yourself. It's your choice. You want to do it, you only got one person to blame. Life is a game of golf. The only strokes you're going to miss out on is the ones you miss. Point blank period.
Yeah. You're 100%
responsible for your own shit.
And there's 100% possibility that you will fail if you never attempt.
Oh man,
Yeah, square business,
square business.
All right, let's get into another
I was
song.
just gonna say that. I think we got deep.
This up.
Yeah, we got super deep.
Yeah.
What was that shit called though?
Which one?
The one for your spirit animal.
Oh,
Coyote.
Coyote?
Hey, yo.
You ain't never watched that movie, Young Gun?
Man, not, but I am now.
Yeah, you gotta see that.
You gotta watch that movie.
gotta
That's one of
see
my
Young
favorite
Gun.
movies. So what song you want to go into, man?
All right, man. The next song before we get into this Gristle EP is For the Money. Now, this song here was one of the first songs I did when I first reached Vegas, man. The song was kind of just built off again. This beat came on, and the first thing I did is about what you're about to hear. So this song took about 10 minutes to record and master, and it was done. So this is what you get in 10 minutes. So if you think 10 minutes was good, wait till you give me 20.
Let's get it. Man, you gotta watch Young Girls, man. That's one of my favorite movies. It's about Billy the Kid, yo.
Die for the money like Pablo. Kill for the money like Chapo.
Yeah.
What is she doing?
I ain't do nothing. We just said it all.
Okay.
I ain't pressing
Had to
nothing.
push it back. You know what I mean? Had to
I
push
didn't
it back.
press. Look, I was sitting right here turned this way. I didn't press nothing. When it did start up,
Die for the money like Pablo. Kill for the money like Chapo. Face of the Nero Guapo. Biggest green brown on the Blanco. Kill for the money like Chapo. Die for the money like Pablo. Face of the Nero Guapo. Biggest green brown on the Blanco. Kill for the money like Chapo. Die for the money like Pablo. Face of the Nero Guapo. Biggest green brown on the Blanco. Die for the money like Pablo. Kill for the money like Chapo. Face of the Nero Guapo. Biggest green brown on the Blanco. Gripping up my line like Scarface. Ride through the city like Castro. Love of the night, people know now. Make nigga trapping out of rando. That's kilos like a relay. Whipping up over my eye clothes. Black double band for the Rio. Keep a couple shooters on the back road. Trap still jumping like 2-3. Wet with the pot step Curry. Pure white rock like jewelry. Hit the block paper route running early. Blue shrimp hunter so dirty. Blood on the head so dirty. Bad bitches be so flirty. Trap for the head so dirty. Down the money like Pablo.
hey, yo, that's a serious funny ass movie.
And must be brown on the back. Kill for the money like Chapo. Down for the money like
I don't know if you're gonna have that.
I know I ain't gonna have that one, but dog.
Kill for the money
That
like
motherfucker shiny. Hey, real life. Hey, y'all see the size of that?
Kill for the money like Chapo. Face of the Nero Guapo. Biggest green brown on the Blanco. Trapping out the joint like Narcos. Caught a rip floating in the gas line. Jump stay ready with a combo. Let it clip like a monkey nigga all day. Fresh no bricks out big road. Checking big scraping dollars out the class lady. Bottle on the dash. Shots for LSD. Hex that big race. She's like, I see jumping like 2-3. I'm like, man, I don't know. They know me. You know, but like all of these that control the environment. Cellophane rap on the triple beam. Jumping out the boat to the boat clean. Trap nigga living out trap dream. Big worm at the truck showing up the street. Down for the money like Pablo. Kill for the money like Chapo. Face of the Nero Guapo. Biggest green brown on the Blanco. Kill for the money like Chapo. Down for the money like Pablo. Face of the Nero Guapo. Biggest green brown on the Blanco. Kill for the money like Chapo. Down for the money like Pablo. Face of the Nero Guapo. Biggest green brown on the Blanco. Down for the money like Pablo. Kill for the money like Chapo. Face of the Nero Guapo. Biggest green brown on the Blanco.
Yeah. You don't want to be around those people who can't show. Not at all. For the money.
Kill a motherfucker like Chapo. Hey, that's the one I like.
Yeah, that one was the one you showed me
How the
earlier.
hell you get over that beat? I want a salsa.
Hey man, that's what I'm saying. That's what I want you to do. I want you to trap the
How
salsa.
you picked it?
Oh, you know what? That actually,
Get to the
that
money like
song
Pablo.
came from my cousin
Chapo.
from Florida. Shout out.
That video could be so sick.
Boy, this
We did the video.
We did a video, but that was a pre-video. Let me tell you about that video too.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kevin Searcy. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Trench Boy on the beat side. Florida native Trench Boy, my folk, man. That boy made that beat. There's a few other beats made. That beat in particular was a murderer. Like he said that to me overnight. He was over. The song was done.
Because it gave you that Texas vibe.
Right. But see, the video that we shot was with Kevin Searcy. Now, this was just that video was literally, because this boy was just shooting music videos, right? He needed to shoot video. So we literally shot that video in less than like a few hours. Like it wasn't planned. He literally came over like, let's just shoot a video. So we just like, well, shit, let's find some places to do some things. So it was a quick shoot, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't exactly what I had in mind for the vision of it, but we did it and we made it work, you know what I'm saying? But we are gonna revamp this video, and I will be in Miami for the next show. So
you gotta be. You gotta get that Cubano feel.
Oh, yeah.
It's either that or be in some Mexico somewhere down
I could be out there in
Colombia. Be in San Antonio by the
Because you gotta think about what he's saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chapo is what Mexico.
Yeah, but don't you say Pablo?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You might have to do both.
And you could just
throw that sombrero on.
I want to go.
Yeah.
I
Let
want to
me
see
know.
what's in
I'll
red.
let you
What
know.
do you vision red? Because it's
Like, cause the
I see
beat
that
is so
sombrero.
sick.
I see
and
some
what
shoulders
he's
with
saying.
sombreros on.
Yeah, the beat is so
the
beat is so sick, and it has that move where he could be like in a full tux, just fly as fuck, and have them girls dancing like that little shit going on like on the motherfucking what was it, El Desperado type shit.
Desperado,
You know what I'm saying?
doing some bachata.
Looking like Antero, man.
Hey, you can pull up with the guns and the guitar case.
Oh, bro,
They got the
Once upon a
cases.
time in Mexico.
Yeah, they got
the
the
guitar
Desperado.
is the gun.
They got the cases on Amazon.
Come on, man.
You know, I ain't gonna just put it out there
Go.
like that.
Yeah,
I
we ain't
ordered
gonna
it.
put
What a twist.
Everything
What a
I
plot-
use-
plot twist.
Everything in my videos is fake.
Yeah, thank you. That's why I say I ain't just gonna put it out there like that.
They all props.
Yeah, but this-
Hey, what Kodak say? That ain't my money.
That ain't
prop
my money. That's prop money,
Yeah.
boy.
That's prop money.
Bro,
That prop money I be messing with on Instagram.
Hey, this ain't a real grill. This is gum wrapper. That's what that is. Hey, you feel me?
That boy said, what he
Hey,
said,
this a pull up.
that other interview he did, what that boy said, that boy said, we got that boy Kodak Black, and he goes, yeah. He goes, like, you know, like they did. You know?
Hey, I ain't gonna
I was
lie to
like,
you.
what the
And
fuck?
hey, no lie. At first, I didn't even like Kodak, but now he growing on me, man.
That peach
Let me
got
be
me.
real with you, bro.
No,
Kodak is a product of his environment.
He's the most genuine person in the
That's
world,
what I'm
bro.
trying to tell you. He's a product of his environment. He really from a place of that nature. Like, let's be
He
real.
is Zoe too, so
You know,
that
Project Baby.
Bro. Oh, Zoe's a different period. You know what I'm
yeah, I
saying?
got a
What I'm
homie that's
saying
a
is,
Zoe. Shout out to my homeboy
Florida,
Guns.
Florida is not. I don't even consider it the South. Florida is its own goddamn island with its own goddamn swag, with its own goddamn language. They ain't nothing like us. Like I can't go to Florida. and
Hey,
compare
well,
anybody to
hold
Florida
up. Hey, I
anywhere.
gotta say this. Look at the bottom South states: Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida. Every one of them states is different. The only two that's close to the same is Mississippi and Alabama.
That's about it.
But Florida is different, Louisiana different, Texas is different. But Florida is different.
No. That's island different. That ain't even like I said, boy. They just look, man. Like I said, when I go to Texas, Memphis, anywhere, like I could go to Memphis and meet a nigga in Memphis that I'll be like, oh, you remind me of my nigga back home in Texas.
Yeah.
I go to Florida, I can't say shit about that at all. I meet a new person every 5 steps. Like y'all, your own people. Like I can't even be like I got a folk back. Nah, bro. I don't know where you came from.
Like everybody got their own language, but they got their own.
Bro,
They got 6 different languages in the same city.
in the same household. What are you talking about? City? What are you talking about? City? Like we talking the same. Like yeah, bro. Mom and
We
daddy
got
all
that.
speaking different languages.
Yeah.
Like,
You thought Texas was bad when motherfuckers crossing that border, bro.
Nah.
Them motherfuckers pull up the little boats from Cuba.
from banana boats
Hey,
with
matter of
produce.
They arrested a dude yesterday for trying to go to Cuba
On
on
the
a jet.
speedboat.
Oh, yeah, on a jet
See?
ski.
What do you do?
What was he gonna make? How
$1 million off the government?
Like,
All you gotta do is take
You probably ain't heard.
Florida man in a date.
It's not that, boy. How you gonna make it? Like, did you have gas cans on the back of the jet skis?
They
Like,
said
what was you gonna do?
he had a
Cuba
fuel
ain't that
tank.
far.
They
That
said
boy
he
was
had
gonna
a-
run out of gas and still see the shore.
You feel me?
But no, they was thinking he had an extended fuel cell battery pack that could take him. That
Well,
with
at least he was
food and
smart.
stuff.
But here's the other part. You took a jet ski. So you was getting caught no matter what. I'm just saying. Like,
He had to try something.
No, he didn't try. He tried. If he had that much money and he could get a helicopter or something, he'd probably like pay Mr. Cubano an extra hide in the fruit basket back to Cuba. Don't. This boy took a nice one. You probably still have the GPS system in it from the damn dealership. Oh, Lord have mercy.
He wasn't coming back.
He was, boy, he ain't coming.
I think he knew he wasn't making it.
Come on,
He knew it.
bro.
He
Hold on. Wait. Time out. We talking about Florida. You say he knew it. You talking about Florida.
How far is Florida?
That was a
close to
death
Cuba?
Man, Florida.
Actually, him getting caught, they saved his life.
Florida
Yeah,
man
real talk.
attacks an ATM for giving him too much money.
100%.
And weren't they eating each other over there?
That happened on my
Flocka,
birthday.
yeah.
What
Yeah.
happened?
Flocka.
Yeah.
They eat each other's bad sauce and all that.
Man, look.
That's a Florida thing.
Watch this.
But I think that's also a white people.
I'm gonna
Well,
just take
yeah,
it.
I mean, where you
Look,
think
Like who the fuck?
Hey,
Hey,
no.
he took
Look.
he took bath salt and he
Florida man, May 26th, my birthday. Florida man arrested for attacking daughter with pizza. Florida man arrested in ashwagandha for drug tags. What's another one? Yeah, it's just Miami cannibal attack. This May 26th.
I mean, this is normal.
Yeah, Florida man accused of
what?
kicking
That
chicken
boy
like a
pulled an
football.
Eminem. Florida man threw an infant at officers during arrest.
Yeah, this is Florida. What's your birthday? Just give me
August 11th.
August 11th.
I mean, it's all the same shit.
Yeah,
You go back to 1950.
I just got to show him how bad it is.
Yeah.
Florida man.
Stole forklift pickup, 4-wheel.
Yeah. It's Florida, man.
Judge says Florida man no longer order pizza. What's this?
Man wrecks liquor shop, blames hookah.
This is what I'm saying. It's Florida, man.
That's some crazy shit.
They on some other shit.
Hell yeah, that boy said
Florida man banned from ordering pizza.
that boy eating that dude's neck, and that was like, what'd he take? Oh, bad salt.
Hey,
Shit,
when
I
your
wanna try
birthday?
that shit too.
Nah.
Tripping.
Okay, when your birthday?
The 18th.
August?
Yeah.
So, what has been the hardest thing on your journey with the music, other than
People,
people?
like other artists and executives and people in the industry. You know, the industry's been the hardest part. Being independent is easy. The industry is just full of some craziness, man. If you're ready to walk down that path and sell your soul, go ahead. Because somebody gonna get you while you up there. Because that's the thing. I mean, it's all about the industry slavery. That's all it is. Just another form of slavery. Somebody put you under a contract, you're gonna work for them as long as this, that, third. You gotta understand, like, you know, it's not like the NFL where they gotta keep putting you on the field, you know, so they wanna keep you healthy, they wanna keep you. It ain't like that. They just need your voice. It's just like Ariel, Ursula, Little Mermaid type shit. As long as they got that voice, they can use and abuse you any way they want.
Yeah, till you fulfill whatever you signed on that contract.
Yeah, and they'll do anything. Man, if I told you some of the things that go on.
I just had a conversation with a guy. I think he had stated he was in the music industry and he was doing some things with some artists, but he said he had to get out of it because it's not for him. He didn't like it. It was just, I don't know. He didn't go into detail, but he was just like, it's not for me. It's not for everybody.
Yeah.
And the way things is, things go on, it just wasn't for him.
What was the closest you came to getting signed?
Oh man, my first contract was offered to me by Murder Mook from Protection Net Records. So like I had a contract with a lifetime that I could have taken. I wasn't going to just a slave contract at the end of the day. They wanted me to do everything and be a part of, responsible for everything. And they just toss you with another here and there. But they use it in such fine language, you know what I mean? It sounds good. They use words like for diem and things like this, and you're like, oh, that sounds nice. Nah, bro, ain't shit nice about it. Like, they really trying to take everything out your pocket so they can keep making it for days. But, you know, and I understand it. That's how they make money. But that was the closest I ever came to get signed, and the closest that it ever come again. Because it was like, I give out that energy of I'm independent. I don't, you know what I'm saying, you ain't coming in. Because I'll tell you, I've had men try to place advances on me. Like, I'm talking like full-on sexual advances and shit like that in the game. Oh, yeah.
What?
Oh, yeah. Try to do weird shit in the game, man. I don't play that. I stay independent, man. I'm myself, and I'm for myself, and I ain't.
How does another grown man come off and?
You know what? That's not crazy though, because I had a partner that used to stay down the street from my mom's, and he was like when I was around 16, 17, he was about 23, 24, and he was doing heavy on that rap shit. He would be out there passing out CDs at Moreline Mall back in the day, and then in Greenspoint, and he got hit up by some cats. He told me about it. I was younger, so I really didn't pay attention to him. I was just like, yeah, that's what's up. That's crazy. That's cool. And he took off to New York, literally packed all his shit, and he said, I'm going, like, I'm gonna take the risk. Took off, about 4 or 5 months later, came back. Boy, was into Christian rap. He was like, man, nah, there's some homo ass shit out there.
Well, you gotta understand, they think they got what you don't have, man. Everybody got a price, right? So if I offer you 50 grand, nigga, what you gonna let me do to you? That's how they act. And so it's like, you gotta understand, that's the game. That's how they run things. That's what they do to these little boys and girls, because they want to get their mamas out the hood. Right. So for 10 grand, you wouldn't believe what some of these young boys and girls do. And it make you sick. Just saying.
Yeah. So how
what's
you
your
take
price?
that?
Huh?
What's your price?
Man, they gonna get their ass whooped.
Yeah, they feel. I ain't got no price. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm a trillionaire, so you ain't gonna be able to put nothing on it that I you know what I'm saying, that I ain't gonna be able to generate on my own. So
I'm down to do some labor for some money.
What kind of labor?
Like some physical labor where I gotta push it together,
Physical labor.
build stuff.
Physical labor.
I do physical
I'm
labor.
stacking bricks. That's all I'm doing. That's it. If I gotta do physical labor, I'm putting a wall together.
I didn't weld this shit together. I didn't turn shit apart.
I sit behind a computer.
Nah, I ain't with all that. I can't do it, folks. I can't even get with that tech. It's like my cell phone, like hard enough. Like, I'll tell you, I'm an out there person. I'm a people person. I can't do no rooms and computers. If I don't get sunlight and smiles, bro, I go crazy.
Oh, I see smiles with people around me every day.
Oh, no fact. I can't do this. This artificial light business? Nah, sir. You can't have me up in no building with no artificial lights. So I gotta be outside with the sunshine, dog. I gotta be out there with the food smelling good. Nah, man, I can't be stuck inside. Man, I go stir crazy doing that, sitting in the computer, watching my eyes bleed out of my head from the screen all day. No, sir.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
So the most recent project you dropped was an EP.
Mm-hmm.
What is your? What?
It says 4 tracks. Put in every streaming site, right?
Yes, sir. It's on all platforms.
And even going before this EP, with all the projects that you put out, going back to the physical hard copies, what has been the response that you've got from not just your peers, but like just a crowd and section? Like if you step on stage for the first time somewhere, first time they were going to hear you, was that response what you expected coming up?
I haven't had a bad response yet. I go out there with positive energy. I'm going out there to entertain the crowd. I'm going out there to show love to people, not for them to show love to me. I'm out here giving you something. You know what I'm saying? I'm working for you at that point. I've never had that response.
Point of view. I've never heard somebody say that.
Yeah, I'm out here for you.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, when it comes down to the music, man, I mean, I've done mixtapes with DJ Smalls. I've done a lot of stuff. You know, I've been around. I really have. And at the end of the day, man, like, bro, if I told you how many songs I have in the vault, you'd be sick. I got so many songs, like so much music.
That would give me anxiety.
Yeah, but you know what it don't though, because see, I'm always ready to make a new song. So it's like I got 185 million left in me. So it's just like, whatever. We'll release season when they get released. That's what it is. I'm just gonna make some new shit tomorrow.
Let me ask you, because this is something different
Yo,
especially because you've been in the game for a while. So I know you can answer this for me.
yo,
What's better now? Is it the streaming now, or was it selling the physical copies then?
you know, here's the thing. I'll say this. Physical copies was easy in your hood, but streaming allows you to access the world. Streaming allows you to access places like Africa, Canada, if you weren't able to just travel out there. You can run whole promotions on a streaming service and touch people you would never ever even get to touch unless you were able to be afforded that kind of pleasure. You know what I'm saying? So don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna say either one's better or not, because hood love is just as good as international love. It all depends on how you take it.
Especially when you once you build your buzz, and on the physical copy side, obviously on the streaming it goes, like you said, worldwide. Yeah, and with the physical copies, I think once you got a buzz, it's just the math make more sense to you in front of you. You know what I'm saying? In the streaming, you gotta just go by what the algorithm is.
Exactly. And that's the thing, you can't control it.
Yeah.
But I mean, the thing is about physical copies, I think we still need. The reason why is because, yeah, people don't got CD players, right? But it's memorabilia. And that's the biggest thing that we got to remember.
Just creating that personal connection.
That's what I'm saying. Like, to give somebody a disc that they might go out and buy a CD player just to listen to, that's a big deal, because it's like that person will take that time. Now, I got to hear what this guy say. I like this. And not only that, it's something they can hang on the wall and remember, you know what I mean, have a copy of it. I think it's all needed. It's all needed. I don't think there's one lane better than the other, but I definitely say that streaming, you can reach a lot more people a lot faster.
Okay, with the streaming being that you reach a lot more people, does that take away from the how can I say it? What's the best word? Because you know, we don't hold music like we used to. You know, like I still go back and listen to old Spruce CDs, old Tupac CDs, but the music people put out now, it doesn't capture your attention like that. Like, damn, yeah, this is jamming right now while I'm listening to it. I'm done with it. Let me go to the next. What's next? Is that because the game is so saturated, or is it dealing with the streaming and everything is more accessible?
Nobody's making classic music. Everybody making one hits, because that's the name of the game now, right? It's about getting on and getting off. It's about getting your millions and getting out real fast, or at least stacking up. Nobody's making classic music anymore. Like Rick Ross, for example, his whole damn album sale. Guess what? Spider got him one song sold. See what I'm saying? But Rick Ross is still selling albums. Spider got him selling singles. So it's like, here's the difference. It's all about the longevity. If you want to just be the one-hit wonders and come up with those super songs, follow the trend. But if you won't, be classic to yourself. Be classic to who you are. Make music that makes sense with you, not with what the world wants to hear. Anybody can make a burger at McDonald's, right? But who can make a burger like Granddaddy on that grill? He's been stocking for 80 years, man. You gonna keep going back to that. I only go back to McDonald's when I have to. But if Granddaddy cook, I'm there every day. You feel me? I want the everyday music. I ain't here for the fast food. That's what I'm not here for. So it all depends on how you play it, really.
But I think that is true, because that's the way that I felt whenever like the 21 Savage came out, the Lil Yachty's, the Lil Pumps, all these dudes that were coming out, and it's like you have one song that was making noise, and I didn't even really like that one either.
Right.
But I look into more of you, and it's like I guess that's like the best you had.
Yeah.
You know, because you used to, when you first heard.
A lot of these artists are just put together.
When you first heard, well, I'm gonna say it in this way because I know he fucked with him heavy. But when you heard Soul Survivor, and it made you go catch that album, and then he hit you with all this other shit, you're like, man, like that's what I'm
I want to listen.
Yeah.
See.
And that's crazy.
I hate my skip button. You can use Pandora for that.
Well, and think about this though. The game is different, y'all. Back in the day when I was rapping, it wasn't cool. You understand me? My niggas weren't standing behind me like, you gonna make it. Everybody said, bro, it's rap, bro. Like, you know, you ain't gonna make it. You ain't Biggie, you ain't Pop. Nowadays, rap is a gimmick. So you got these dudes like yourself. You see a young nigga on your block that's got blonde hair and can sing a little bit. Here, bro, here's 10 grand. Let's go get you in the studio and make you pop. That's exactly what's going on nowadays. It's the older dudes that are taking advantage of these young cats that want to do something that don't know how to do it. They do. So they're out on the block and they see it like, oh Jesus. You know damn well, like with some of these people, like let's just say the Island Boys, like from Florida, right? I'm just using them as an example. Just think, you got a dude in the hood that watches these two white boys walking around with these wicks singing constantly, and he goes, well shit, I'm gonna throw these little niggas 10 grand, 20 grand, and I'm gonna make about 100 grand off. That's what they do. It's dudes in the streets. It's not regular executives. It's dudes who are seeing potential in what the world already loves. So that's why these dudes are getting such quick backings, because the whole neighborhoods are like, well, let's push them real quick and get them famous and get what we need out of them. That's all it is. These are what I like to call cookie cutter rappers. It's exactly what they are. They got the little gingerbread and they just keep pressing the dough with all these. That's it. Just keep pressing the dough. It's just the same gingerbread.
Everybody either sound. It's four real styles. They sound like. They either sound like the Migos. They sound like the Baby. They sound like drill rappers, or they sounded like what's the mumble.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's all. Ain't nobody doing that spectacular except your J. Cole's, your Big Crits.
The only thing they do is change up the voice, right? 1 minute it's a kid who's got a voice that's on his monotone. The next minute you got the young kid coming. It's just all they do is add just a small dynamic. Little bit more auto-tune, little less is it. It's the same damn song. If you listen to the beat, it's the same beat. Half of the time we listen to the song, it's the same beat that you just heard from 3 other dudes.
Yeah.
And you don't even realize it's got a slight difference to it. That's it.
Let me ask you.
Recycle music.
Yeah.
One more question. In that same round, do you think? I'm gonna say this. Do you think Soulja Boy was part of the part that started bringing down the music? Because the Soulja Boy is the one that started bringing in a lot of these cats, like Lil B Bass God, because he couldn't rap what the fuck.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I love it, and the reason why I say I love it is because we got young brothers making it, man.
Cool.
And I'm not mad about that, because at the end of the day, they need their own lane, and that's for them. It's not for us.
The new generation.
Yeah, that's their lane. It's not for us. That's what they doing, and I respect it, because at least they being successful. Now, do I respect everything that they do? I mean, come on, do we respect everything everybody does? Hell no. So at the end of the day, I don't give a damn. Just like Jeezy said, man, it was like back in the day, trappers came into the game as trappers become rappers. Now, rappers come into the game and become trappers after they rappers. So it's a different whole sight of life, period, for all these kids coming up.
Because they ass backwards too, though.
Exactly. But that's okay. It's crisscross. They just wearing their pants backwards is all. And you know what? You gotta let them figure that out. And it's cool, because it's like they are in ways, you know what I'm saying? They start in the old ways. And I salute them. I don't hate none of them. I don't think they're ruining the game, because if you that damn good, who can ruin your style, bro?
True.
Come on, folks. I ain't gonna complain about what Lil Yachty doing over here. I might high five the nigga and be like, let's do a collab. Because I'm that damn bad in my section. I don't need to, you know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna degrade me. It ain't gonna degrade me to do a song with these young niggas at all. Like, it's not. If you that damn hot, you gonna be that damn hot.
Yeah. Sure.
Period.
All right, well, let's get into some more of your music.
Yes, ma'am.
What you want to go into?
This coming up now, you about to listen to Grissom.
Right.
These here are the tracks. These mean a lot to me. These are done, like I said, back home in Dallas, in a real beautiful vibe. I was able to record these and play them. One of my big homies, shout out C Struggs forever, man. Long live Struggs, man. Cody Struggs. But these songs right here, man, this is something we put together. A couple of them you'll hear. The first song we're gonna play is "Don't Wanna Be." That's the first song on this. It's got a little bit of that soul singing that I was telling you about. So yeah, we'll just get into it. Y'all let me know how you feel, man. Because I put it together, so I gotta get your opinions now.
All right. Let me pull it up. You said "Don't Wanna Be."
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all make sure to keep a lock on Street Queenz on street100theheat.com. And right after this, we're going to go into another one. Let them go on.
If the streets so long that I don't wanna be right. so long. I don't wanna be alive. I don't wanna be right, motherfucker. Hell, keep street mates in the maze rock. Bitch, love to give me brain till the lace pop. 17 cross made it up the sand line. How the points on the shooter give you blood clots. Cocaine on the table till the ball drops. First 48 dots drunk like it's hot rap. Fiends on the block singing tunes from the doo wop. Not tight bitch, steady games how the rain drops. Hit my street so long that I don't wanna be alive. I don't wanna be right, motherfucker. I've been faded so long. I don't wanna be alive. I don't wanna be right, motherfucker. Running it up, backing it up, shipping it down, packing it all up, moving it out, bringing it down, do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again. Running it up, running it back, backing it up, shipping it down, packing it all up, moving it out, bringing it down, do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again. Street so long that I don't wanna be alive. I don't wanna be right, motherfucker. I've been faded so long. I don't wanna be right. I don't wanna be right, motherfucker.
You are now tuned in to Street Queenz on Street 108.
This one with my partner YT. He in prison right now.
What up, Jay Good?
Good luck, Cartier, come around. Love, faith, and love, got it on the break dance. Stay full, flats down, nigga, tell me break that. Whole key on the table, mask up, break that. Good luck, Cartier, come around. Love, faith, and love, got it on the break dance. Stay full, flats down, nigga, tell me break that. Whole key on the table, mask up, break that. Failing with the drugs, failing love with the streets, shredding love with the beat. You cooked up a good key, nigga jumped up off the porch. Now we got a couple hoes, screaming money over pieces, and I'm always wanting more. Gave my heart, gave my soul, my hoes always needed more. 223 from a distance, I don't even need a scope. Ice hockey on the stove, slap shot of feet stove. I ain't got no table manners, I was raised by pope. Check up the dope, hold the fraternized with broke coats. Only fucking rich bitches for some diamonds and some clothes. Ice hockey on the stove, slap shot of feet stove. I ain't got no table manners, I was raised by pope. Check up the dope, hold the fraternized with broke coats. Only fucking rich bitches for some diamonds and some clothes. Took it to the fiends, got some bloody nose. Only fucking rich bitches for some diamonds and some clothes. Good luck, Cartier, come around. Love, faith, and love, got it on the break dance. Stay full, flats down, nigga, tell me break that. Whole key on the table, mask up, break that. Good luck, Cartier, come around. Love, faith, and love, got it on the break dance. Stay full, flats down, nigga, tell me break that. Whole key on the table, mask up, break that. Good luck, I can't tell you what that means. Really can't tease it like a bust down king. Got out the love, cure, broke certain fiend. Put my trust in it, please, we get busy, fucking me. Came from a broken home, broken promise, broken dream. Get scared, sound bad, cut it on, get your cream. Shit, I'm all like Malcolm X, straight one Luther King. So I'm at the station, made a rank out the straight. Had to bring up my mask on, bring it down. My youngin' couple with the mask on, breaking your eye. Just take your mouth, shut them down, nigga, what a pop. Let the Lord lead the wood, nigga. Don't give a fuck, nigga. My dread hang on the shop. Rich hanging in a pot full of pop. Plug into my box, bitch, I'm home with your lot about my dollar. Product with my mama, street with my papa, eat it, yeah. Good luck, Cartier, come around. Love, faith, and love, got it on the break dance. Stay full, flats down, nigga, tell me break that. Whole key on the table, mask up, break that. Good luck, Cartier, come around. Love, faith, and love, got it on the break dance. Stay full, flats down, nigga, tell me break that. Whole key on the table, mask up, break that.
All right, it's your girl, K. Nicole.
Your boy ready.
All
Big
right.
Bro in the building.
All right, tell us a little bit about this last track we just heard.
Oh, breakdown, man. That was a recording with my partner YT, bro. That's just kind of one of the renditions of the life that we live, you know. That's what it was. You know, I used to be running these streets and breaking people down for diamonds and cash, man. This is what it was. So that was just kind of a song that we put together. Just kind of a reminiscence track of things that we do. You know what I mean? That's really it. Things we've been through, things we talk about. That's really it. So.
I like the more upbeat,
Yeah.
fast tempo.
So, and I gotta say one thing, man. I gotta give a shout out to Miss Randall, my wife. Actually, she helped me write most of the songs on this album. Most of every
Sing
song.
over there
She's
now.
writing.
Okay.
So she's a big inspiration, a big part of it, man. So I appreciate you.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Already.
Like, motherfucker.
Now, all in all, any upcoming events?
Man, we got a bunch of upcoming stuff, man. Everybody who's tuned in from Las Vegas and everybody who's listening, we are going to be doing some big things out there. Man. Keep your eyes open. Just know this, the Mansion Party Circuit is about to be mine. So just know that. Just know that. So just let everybody know now.
Growth.
It's coming, man. Man, it's about to be hot when they just talk about the summer.
Okay. I heard.
Feel me?
All right. What? Okay, tell everybody your social media handles.
Ooh, yeah.
Platforms.
Go check me
Where
out, man.
get your music.
For sure. All platforms, Big R.O.W, BIGR.O.W. Let me repeat that, BIGR.O.W. So you can find me on Instagram, on Facebook is Big R.O.W, HGH. Shout out to everybody part of HGH, it's Homegrown Hustles, tattooed on the chest. I ain't gotta go there because everybody who there already know it. So that's where it is for that. But on Twitter, you can find me at Big R.O.W 4. And like I said, you can find me on all platforms when it comes to music, YouTube channel, Big R.O.W. Follow TWR, The War Room. That's one of our radio stations in Canada. Get it off your chest. We have a radio station in Kansas City, Missouri. And
That's where I'm
also,
from,
there
KC.
you go, you feel me? And then we got a radio station in Las Vegas. This is hip hop radio. So, hey, I just want to shout out to all the people. That's where you're going to be hearing a lot of my music. And also, if you good, right here, Street 100, the Heat, might be getting some exclusives coming through here, man. So,
For sure.
it's like we're going to keep it real in Houston, too, man. I appreciate that.
So before we let you go, get up out of here, you have any last words you want to get to the people or just tell us?
Oh, man, I ain't going to lie, bro. The only thing I got to do is you better kick the beat. We'll figure that out in 2 seconds, you feel me?
That's the one I told you I pulled up.
Oh, I knew you had to pull it. I don't know what else. You're deleting everything.
So we're just gonna go into a couple more songs.
Just check on the search.
No, y'all.
Apology.
What are we doing? What are we doing? The freestyle.
No,
That's what we're about to
that's
do.
what we're
Okay, I'm
talking
tripping. I'm trying to close.
Apologize.
She tried to, she's like, I'm out of here. I'm closing. The exit.
Okay, hold on. Let me back that up,
It's
y'all.
all
I'm
good. I
I'm
ain't mad at
tripping
you.
for real. I'm bad.
Now, mind you, people, everybody who listening to this, they picking the beat. I'm just going off.
Yes, yes.
no
Picking the beat.
This ain't
Red,
no-
you going back? Red raps himself.
Okay, Red.
So how we
So
gonna
Red's
do
gonna
this?
be real about this. He gonna tell me what he feeling.
No, you might go in with you.
I hope you do.
Back
Shit.
and forth.
Come on now, Red.
No, go pick me up. No.
Yeah, I got you. Go down.
It's not the best part.
Right there. Though.
You trying to shut up? God.
I'm trying to tell you that margarita.
You already, yeah, you over there. You feeling some type of way.
I'm ready to go.
Oh,
And I
Lord.
gotta go to work in the morning.
Oh,
6
Lord.
o'clock in the morning. I'm ready to go.
Night, night.
Mhm.
Not that one.
It's this freestyle. Gotta record this. What kind of beat y'all looking for?
Oh, he got it. Is this good for you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring it back.
Yeah. Look, I told you, life ain't never simple decisions. Yeah. Get it how I live it, man. I had to step up from the gutter with crabs beat. Nigga, every day I had to do it for them allergies. I ain't never ran and got it off a quarter sneeze. Nigga came back in all these days, I moved the quarter key. Nigga, I was riding around back in the day, 7'3", Caprice, box Chevy. Nigga, we was having no lease. We was riding down heavy. Got it out the belly. Call me Mr. Tommy Buns, bitch, I kill him heavy. This is what I told him when I doubled up and showed him. Everybody came around and why I keep my wrist frozen. Yeah. The world is cold, man. It's really on my shoulders. But I told you, bitch, I carry it. I'm Atlas till it's over. Woo! Wait a minute, double back and making profits. Everybody came around and stuck it in light sockets. Had to acute themselves because they came with a new wave. Nigga came around me myself. I brought a new day, so pop it all, get it all. Nigga wanna talk it. I came back, bitch, and I got it. Now you exhausted. I've been running heavy cold pipes, spitting out exhaust. Because a nigga came back and always win, I never lost. Bitch, I tell you, Triple D, boy. Fuck my enemies. Had to get it all these days, and I really got them keys, boy. Push the start, nigga. Hit it, break light. Nigga came up and I did it every day. I'm broke the pipes, nigga, it's pressure. See you back in the trap with blue flames high. Got it, I'm the type of nigga shooting. I'ma aim and I'ma hit him. Understand it, boy? Big Daddy Kane. I've been doing this shit. Bitch, I'm doing my thing. Hold up, let me glide through. Call me Devin the Duke. Nigga came up and I hit it, acoustic, my altitude, nigga. Nigga came back, what did I have to prove? I'm in Houston, nigga, double up, nigga, that double deuce, nigga. What you thinking? I've been right up from Greenspoint, back to West Tower, nigga, getting my sync on. Niggas want to hear it, but I got my blink on. I hit the Triple D and I nigga been back home. I'm a no side, baby. Niggas always want to fight. I'm a type of nigga, yes, I'm polite. Take no advice, niggas came up, nigga, I fight, I get it right, and I hit him with a left, and I count him back with a right. Nigga really want to 50, got it back in city. Everybody knows I'm stacking dope up to the city. Money coming with it, rubber band snapping. I'm the type of nigga fat ass, and I ain't passing. This is what I did, I doubled up and made it quicker. Niggas come around, they smoke that dope and drink the liquor. Me, myself, I'm focused, nigga, this is how I get it. It doesn't really matter, bitch, check out my potential. Hold on, what I had to say. I'm living like a missile. Nigga coming back and I did it, I'm from the thicky. Nigga coming up, I'm from the broad pants, bitch. I'm a tar baby, nigga, and I check a resident. Heard me. Yeah.
Bring that whole back.
Yeah. Bring it back on him, man. Yeah.
Hey, look, live from the station, I've been patiently waiting to drop bombs on anybody that's hating. Look, I'm on go now. This 9 here, an activist. Look how she make you slow down. Partner, slow your roll now. You're headed down the wrong route. I seen niggas turn pussy over the pussy shit is bros before hoes. My nigga just how it should be. Yeah, but I'll put family over both of those. I've been this shit, so when you walking by, please hold your nose. Cup full of fuck. Hold on. Yeah, look. Hey, I catch that whole get. Hey, I said, yeah, lungs full of smoke and cup full of Henny. I got dreams of being rich, not enough, but I want plenty. To tell the truth, I just take what the Lord send me. But I ain't gonna get it for nothing, I grind heavy. I gotta keep a gun by my side cause these streets deadly. So don't jump off of your porch if you're not ready. These youngins out here killing each other in broad day. You out of pocket, get sacked for running the wrong play. DOA, paramedics are gonna say. Another Facebook post by the rapper that passed away. Or a child that caught it straight, like what more do I gotta say? We stuck in a dirty game that wasn't meant for us to play in. I ain't complaining, I'm saying this shit is fucked up. Niggas blaming guns like nigga, what the fuck's up? And I'ma leave them in the battlefield, still battle still, cause I ain't giving up the skill. I've been rapping and trapping, niggas be tripping on me. That's why I keep constantly gripping on it. Stay away from the haters and all the dissing homies. That's why I've been around and still I'm distant, homie. And now I don't fuck around with fuck arounds, cause you might fuck around and end up sitting underground. This is the sound I be making, I'm from the north too. And this Houston and deep town too.
Red inspired me about the activists, but I slowed down after I just take a sip. I've been riding through with every day they reminisce. I'm on that wood grain, lapidated, heavy grip.
I'm on top of it like I ain't even stopping, G. This is something that's supposed to be. Me and you, we could get closer, see? I be rolling up them L's like, put them in the air and soon you'll see.
You say it's close to see?
I got a couple B's, Bloods, and the Crips, and every day they standing next to me.
And mine keep rolling like they popping some ecstasy. Niggas trying to see me, but they cannot get next to me.
These pills running from California to real deals. Nigga came back and I told him I had to sell pills.
It's shit from Greenspoint and Trinity Garden. Niggas going harder than them niggas doing it softly shit. In Acres homes, niggas getting their head blown. These niggas ain't fucking around, niggas get headstones. Woo! At the top of the brain, I'm spitting. I be killing these rhymes like nigga is unforgiving. Like, please forgive me if I ever see my maker. But right now, nigga, I'm taking them Undertaker, like rising up from the dead. This bitch give me head, and I ain't even gon' trip, cause all my braids stay red. And I don't know what you heard, and I don't know what they said, but I'ma keep killing competition, leaving them dead.
Look, I got all these niggas, they feeling sad, cause I got a big dick and I'm popping bitches gallbladders. Nigga,
Hey.
Listen what I told him, back it up and release it. My nigga came back and I had me a heat seeker. And what I had to tell him, it didn't matter, I'm seeking for the mission, cause the nigga really needed from position. This is what I be doing, I'm doubling up and keeping it moving. My nigga came back and real south, I keep it proving. Understand that I'm kinda like Terrence back when he was grooving. And nigga came back and I did it, we call it movement. I'm like I'm super fly in Atlanta, and you can catch it. Understand when I can coming back and they still call master. A nigga came back and I did it, spread it like cancer. And every time I came, I did it. Now she's a dancer.
Ah.
You heard me?
I think that one was one of our funnest ones.
You heard me, Red?
Yeah.
Okay, boy. Hey. I fuck with it. All right, then.
Yeah.
You just got what I need.
You know,
That was
Texas.
it right there.
Yeah, don't play around, boy. Don't play around, boy. We know about Drake Boulevard, man. Don't play around.
All right, so that was a raw, unedited freestyle for
Yes,
y'all.
Yes, sir.
Our own Ready
Ready.
R.O.W.
Yeah.
Y'all go check them out.
And I'm blessed. I appreciate you.
Hey, I'm blessed, man. I appreciate y'all for real. It's been beautiful, man. And we definitely gonna do this plenty more.
Yeah.
For sure, anytime.
For sure.
But all right.
We want to thank you for coming out, man, and showing us some love, man, and putting your music out there. And we're gonna end the show. We're also gonna run another song before we let it all go to rest, because that's the way you gotta kill the show off.
Yes, sir.
What you want to do? Pull up?
Mr. Ernest to Tony Montana.
Tony Montana. All right.
Would you want to go end the show and just leave that playing to the end?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So, as always,
I think we gotta do Mr. Ernest. Yeah, you're gonna have to do the polo trade, man. This is one.
pull up.
Yeah.
Okay, pull up.
Man, we'll play both of them while we're taking pictures.
He said, there you go. That's how we
So
do it.
Tony Montana and to pull up.
Yeah. And that's called Mr. Ernest.
Mr. Ernest.
Yeah, that was the beat name. For some reason, it won't transfer that name everywhere, but it does everywhere where it needs to. But for some reason, when I said it,
Mr.
it's so
Ernest.
close. It's called Mr. Ernest.
All right, as always, do you.
Y'all
Be
really
blessed.
know.
Bless. Peace.
Stay safe.
Stay safe.
Be true and keep it 100.
Stay trill and stay ready.
Drill is the deal.
And make sure you stay tuned this Thursday and every Thursday
With the street plans.
on street100theheat.com.
Yeah.
Done, baby, you killing it for real.
You really be out of place without your.
You
I'm
killing
like,
it
hold on.
for real.
But normally I don't start off. After you do it,
No, that's my issue.
I'm just waiting for my call.
I'm ready to cook up. Recipe ready.